It was fun doing two shows, but I feel like there's a lot of content we left on the table too.
I know.
Uh,
And I think that the more we do it, the more ideas will come. And, um, and I'm really looking forward to the comments.
yeah, I hope we get a lot of feedback. And are you concerned about anything that we actually said? I mean, I know we were trying to keep it family friendly and everything. Uh, did I say anything I shouldn't have, or do you know how censoring works?
Not, not really. I was thinking like doesn't YouTube do that?
Well, but they might, but do we want to trust them to do it? Or should we do our own censoring?
Well, I thought YouTube probably had some of the highest standards online.
Mm.
Uh, but if we did it ourselves, how would we do that?
Well, I just know like sometimes you're listening or sometimes someone next to you, like on an airplane, is listening to something, and like you'll hear a bleep in it. Like,
I mean, like
should I be saying bleep at different times when we're recording?
so how would that go? It'd be like, I have this news headline here, and it's a really bleep good one.
I don't know. I mean, is that how they do it? Do they just do random?
I
Well,
wonder if they have a sound effect on their
mm,
computer. But a lot of these people aren't even in front of their computer.
yeah. But you were saying too, like sometimes people will do something with, like they'll take a word and just use like the first letter.
Yeah,
Like, what's
I've heard
that
that
all about?
used like when people are doing that, and you've probably heard it too, but it's almost like it's hip or trendy to not say the word because that would be crossing the
Mm,
line, but say like the first letter of the word and then add like bomb, like they might say
mm.
something like q bomb, you know t
So instead
you know
of
bomb or,
like angry, I would say like a bomb.
yeah, yeah, or
Okay. I
like
mean,
if
I'll write it
like
down if you think I should. Do you?
or yeah, for instance, if you're like pounding nails and you hit your finger with your hammer and you're like, ah, but you wouldn't say ouch, you would say
Right.
like, oh, bomb, or something,
Hmm.
right?
Two syllables then.
Two syllable words. Yeah, it wouldn't be those four
Yeah.
letter words.
Yeah. Two. Okay.
Well, what they do is they like replace the four letter word and make it
So okay.
two.
So just I'm not totally sure I'm following. But so I want to say a four-letter word that starts with an H, but instead
Okay.
of saying hate, would I say H bomb?
H bomb.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to use. But what is
Hate.
acceptable, I think, is what
Hmm.
I'm trying to figure out. Like,
Well, this whole
you go to a campground and they're like, this is a pet friendly or hotel, it's pet
right
friendly. And obviously we want our show to be pet friendly, but
and people friendly.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, people friendly too. So have you thought of ways that we could be doing better, I guess, in that area?
So would this be like a vegan show?
A
Is
what?
that what they mean by like going vegan? It's like more friendly to animals or something? I don't know much about it, but
I don't know. I mean,
I'm taking that as a no.
I've seen dog food that is definitely
Hmm.
vegan.
We could get a dog
So
food sponsor. That'd be awesome. I would just something to write down if you're taking notes. But I think the whole thing is like, I mean, I see our job really. It's kind of like campground, like you mentioned. Like when you go camping, you go to cook like a dehydrated meal. Like you boil water, and assuming you don't burn yourself doing that, then you pour the water in this dry powder, and it like just it rehydrates or reconstitutes into like a 7 course meal, and then it's still not right for your family, and they complain. Beside the point, but I see us as like we have a topic, and we're adding words to the topic to reconstitute a discussion. But I want to be careful in that because I know we're going to reconstitute a discussion, but I know if they say if you get constituted, they say to take medication for that just to help. I guess something about blockage or something. Are you familiar with? Does this ring a bell?
Are you talking about like a blockage? You mean like understanding the topic?
Yeah, I guess I'm not really sure.
Like what what would you take to help, like take something?
Well, then people are like, oh, you should take prunes or whatever, and I don't know. It's just
Like Metamucil, something like that?
yeah, yeah. For
Or
conversations, though. No,
why why did the American government even use that word in the main document of the fabric of our nation?
were they
See,
were
that's
they constituted?
like all of them.
Well, they were framers. They were construction guys, weren't they?
They were burly men framing, and maybe they were constituted, and that's why they
Hmm.
had to make up and abide by what.
Because I know, like kids in school take a Constitution class, but is that what we're talking about?
um I have, my wife teaches our homeschool. I'm not sure if they get into that subject
Hmm.
much. We have two different rooms in our house where they can take care of that class. One, I have one upstairs and one down.
Hmm.
Uh,
Like
back
if the Constituted, was that where
Yeah,
you would use one of the rooms to deal with it? Is that
yeah. You
okay?
just want to make sure that it's steady, a steady diet.
Is that a regular thing that happens to?
To who?
It's touching. I mean, it's a sensitive subject, and I want to, I don't want to get into the middle of it. So,
Right. I guess it depends on how often you go camping.
or C bleep. I messed that up. It's supposed to be C bomb.
Said it. I can't believe you went. What is that?
Hmm.
Have that light
Well, it
on
was a
your.
good day.
Hey, do you have that red blinking light on your side?
It's a thing here. It's a red. It's like a gray circle, but the red is blinking.
Are
Hang
we?
on. Recording. Recording.
Are we?
Are
Is this
you
live?
recording? I'm not recording this. Stop. Stop.
How do we stop this?
I don't, is there a, do you have to email me another link?
Reactions, emoji,
Um,
chat. Stop. Stop recording. Okay.